My child, I want you to take a deep breath and pause for a moment. I want you to hear something so important. I am making all things new. You may have heard this phrase before, but today I want you to let it sink deep into your soul. All things, your struggles, your heartaches, your past, your future. I am not just renewing parts of you, I'm renewing every single part of your life. Do you believe that? That I can take every shattered piece, every moment of pain, and make it beautiful again? Think about this. What in your life right now feels broken? Maybe it's a relationship, a dream you've given up on, or an area of your heart that feels empty. Imagine it being made new, not just fixed, but transformed into something far better than you could ever imagine. Do you have the courage to believe in this truth? Child, I know the weight you carry. I see the burdens you wake up with, the doubts that fill your mind. And I know it's easy to feel like some things are too far gone to be made new. Maybe you've experienced disappointment so many times that you've convinced yourself change isn't possible. Maybe you've tried to move forward, only to find that your past still has a hold on you. But hear me, I am the God who brings beauty from ashes. I take the mess, the scars, the brokenness, and I make them new. Do you want to see it happen? Do you want to let go of the old and step into the new? It starts with a simple choice. Trust me. Trust that I can do what no one else can do. Trust that my love can heal, restore, and transform. How does it feel to think about your life being made new right now? What areas of your heart or life are you hesitant to let go of? Take a moment to reflect on this. Is there anything you've been holding on to because you believe it's beyond hope? Lay that before me today. Let go of what feels impossible, and let me breathe new life into it. I am doing something you cannot see yet, but trust that I am at work. Even when you don't understand what's happening, I am making all things new. Can you let that bring you peace today? When you walk through difficult seasons, it's easy to forget that there is a God who redeems all things. You may be in a season where it feels like everything is falling apart, and you can't see how anything could ever be good again. But I am the God who turns mourning into dancing and sorrow into joy. I am with you in the pain, and I'm working behind the scenes, weaving a beautiful story from your tears. I know it feels like you're stuck, but you're not. The things that hurt now will not last forever. I am making all things new, and that includes your heart. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on hope. There is a new beginning ahead. It may not look how you expected, but trust that it will be better than you ever dreamed. What areas of your life do you struggle to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Can you trust me to bring a fresh perspective, a new beginning, even in the places that seem hopeless? How can you begin to step into this truth right now, in the middle of where you are? Take a moment to write down any areas where you need God to renew your perspective, your hope, or your faith. He is working even now. There is something so freeing about knowing that God is in the business of making all things new. This includes you. You are not the same person you were yesterday, and you don't have to remain stuck in old patterns. Some of you may be carrying old wounds that define who you are. Maybe you've allowed the mistakes of your past to shape your identity. But I want to tell you something. I see you as my beloved child, and I am making you new. The old is gone, and the new has come. You are not defined by what you've done, but by who you are in me. Will you begin to see yourself through my eyes? Will you believe that my grace has the power to make you whole again? Reflect for a moment. Do you believe you are truly a new creation in me? Do you still carry the weight of past mistakes or hurts that you've yet to release? Let go of what you can't change and embrace the newness I offer you. The past does not define you. My love does. What if I told you that every step you take toward me is a step toward the newness I have for you? Every time you choose to trust me, every time you choose to forgive, every time you choose to love, you are stepping into the newness I am creating in your life. This process doesn't happen overnight, but it happens steadily, day by day. And I promise you, there is no part of you that I won't make new. You may not see it yet, but I am renewing your mind, your heart, your desires. I am renewing your faith. Don't get discouraged if you don't see change immediately. Trust that I am working, even in the unseen. Where do you feel like you're stuck in your spiritual growth? Are you waiting for a breakthrough? Let me encourage you to keep pressing forward, even when it feels like nothing is happening. I'm renewing you little by little, and one day you'll look back and see the transformation that has taken place. What small steps can you take today to move toward the new thing I'm doing in you? Sometimes you might feel like the change you desire is impossible, but I am here to remind you that I am the God who makes impossible things possible. I brought life to dry bones. I made a way through the sea, and I transformed hearts that were hard as stone. There is nothing beyond my ability to restore. So why would you believe that there's something in your life that's too broken for me to heal? No situation, no relationship, no part of your heart is beyond my power to renew. I am always at work, and what I am doing will far exceed what you could ask or imagine. You just have to trust me. Take a moment to think about what feels impossible in your life right now. What is it that feels like it will never change? Can you give that to me today, trusting that I can do the impossible? Write down what you're trusting God to make new and surrender it to Him. Believe in the power of transformation. I know it can be hard to wait. You may be in the middle of a season where it feels like nothing is happening. You've prayed, you've hoped, and yet it still seems like nothing is changing. But my dear, I want you to know that my timing is perfect. What you see as a delay is often my preparation. The new thing I am doing in you and for you is not only about the destination, it's about the process. I am refining you, preparing you for the beautiful things that are ahead. Trust the journey. Even when you don't understand it, know that I am making all things new, and I'm not finished with you yet. Reflect on the areas in your life where you are waiting for a breakthrough. What is it that you've been holding on to, hoping for? A change. Will you trust my timing and surrender to the process of renewal? I understand that the past can be a powerful force in your life. Maybe you carry memories of pain, rejection, or regret that hold you back from fully embracing the new life I have for you. But I want to tell you, my child, that I can heal the deepest wounds. I can free you from the chains of guilt and shame. You do not have to be defined by your past. The old is gone and the new is here. Your past may have shaped you, but it does not have to define you. You are a new creation, and I am giving you a fresh start. What do you need to release from your past in order to embrace the new? Are there any memories or wounds that need to be surrendered to my healing? Let me take those burdens and make you whole again. As you step into the new things I have for you, I want you to walk with confidence. You are not walking in your own strength, but in mine. I have equipped you for the journey ahead. You may face challenges, but you can face them knowing that I am with you, and I will never leave you. You are my beloved child, and I am making all things new for you. Trust in my promises, walk in my grace, and believe that I am transforming your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Where in your life do you need to walk with more confidence in what I'm doing? Are you ready to embrace the new path I'm leading you on? Take a step forward today, knowing that I am with you every step of the way.